Number 624. Pawniard, the sharp blade Pokémon. It uses river stones to maintain the cutting edges of the blades covering its body. These sharpened blades allow it to bring down opponents. Sammy, what are you thinking here?
My word for this Pokemon is untouchable. You can't touch this Pokemon. It's sharp. It's just really, really sharp. It's covered in blades. Look, you should only hug Pokemon if they want a hug. But I think it says a lot about a Pokemon if it deliberately covers itself in blades to avoid that hug. Like, that's okay. That's fine. But I think it's doing it because it's just not in touch with its feelings. It's putting up a wall, in this case, a wall of blades.
A sharp wall.
A sharp wall. And I hope it grows out of it. But I know it doesn't. It just gets more blades.
Yeah.
So what were you thinking on this one, Ange?
So I have to admit, the name confused me a little bit. It doesn't look particularly like the pawn chess piece, though I suppose I can see some resemblance in the rounded head and the narrow body.
Yeah, but if pawns had that many blades on them, I think they'd be a more effective piece.
I think that would be a piece that wasn't ever used. You only ever managed to use your knights because the pawns would never move. But I looked into the etymology of this, and it is a pretty direct translated pun from the original Japanese. The Japanese name for Pawniard is komatana, which comes from the words koma, which is a piece in the board game shogi, and katana, which is a type of sword. Pawniard, on the other hand, the first part of the name is derived from the chess piece a pawn, and the French word poignard, which is a small sharp dagger, and the word Pawniard, which means thief. So I wasn't impressed with this name at first, but upon further reflection, upon further investigation, I'm actually really impressed with the translator's ability to make this pun kind of work.
Yeah.
It doesn't work as well as maybe it should. But it's kind of impressive nonetheless. I appreciate the effort.
It is a huge effort buried about 3 layers deep.
Yeah.
That requires understanding of 3 different languages, really, to properly appreciate.
All right. All right.
This one's for the polyglots.
This one's for the polyglots.
Woo! Having said that, this Pokemon stinks like Dookie. 2.5 out of 5.
Yeah, 2 stars. Which brings us to a total of 4.5 stars out of 10 for Pawniard.
Next!